Hey, Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com, and today we'll talk about the difference between recruiting and sponsoring. And so the first question you might think is there a difference? Yeah, there's a huge difference, right? So the work in your direct sales, network marketing, referral marketing business is to enroll customers and to enroll business partners, right? That is the work, right? That's you can't serve and support someone who you haven't already enrolled. That's when you have the opportunity to impact a life. And our business is purely mathematics with heart. That's what it is. All businesses are mathematics. All of them. If the numbers don't work, the business doesn't work. Our business works very, very simply. It's a simple process. For every 10 people who have a need, who've admitted they have a need that you talk to and you can satisfy that need, you're likely to sponsor 2 of them if you're treating people the right way and operating in the ways that I teach. And that is where the heart comes in. So mathematics with heart is the way you build a big long-term business. And I am only about teaching how to build something for the long term. If you're looking to get rich overnight, I'm not your guy, right? And if you got a big ego, I'm probably not your guy, because I'm an everyday guy who understands what it takes, and I tell the truth. And in that truth, I teach you the right principles so that you can really build something of significance that you can be proud of, that you can pass on to your children, where you develop your influence and you become the kind of person you really want to become in the process. So let's break down the difference between recruiting and sponsoring. See, recruiting is defined as an attempt to enlist or enroll. Well, that's sort of what we do, right? Except it goes a little further, to acquire the service of another person. So if you think about that context, recruiting is about you, right? It's about you getting someone to do something that helps you. That's mathematics, but that's not really the heart part. Sponsoring is an entirely different animal, right? I mean, for example, over the last 25 years, I've sponsored all kinds of kids to go to camps and sponsored programs for kids and done a lot of things where I sponsored things, right? And so essentially sponsoring defined is to make a pledge or a promise on behalf of another person. So it's to take responsibility. So in other words, it's about them. So there's the significant difference between the two. Recruiting is about you and sponsoring is about them. So that's where the heart comes in. And so I teach sponsoring because I believe when we sponsor someone, we have a responsibility to help them, right? That's a new level of the relationship. They've made a commitment, right? They've taken a step. It might be a baby step. They might be all the way back here and they take a little tiny step and say, yeah, okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to try. Okay, awesome. Because now I have the opportunity to help that person help themselves. I have the opportunity to impact a life, right? To really make a difference, to introduce them to an awesome community. And it doesn't matter if they're a customer, partner, or a business building partner. You're going to serve and support that person to accomplish what matters to them. See, that is where so often I see people in networking get it all twisted up, right? They sponsor someone and then they try to get that person to do what they want that person to do. That is the opposite of what you want to be doing. You want to help that person do what they want to do, what's important to them, what they're trying to accomplish. That is the name of the game. And that's where the responsibility comes in. So you want to be sponsoring, not recruiting. Now you want to sponsor a lot, but it's not about you. It's about them. I hope that was helpful. And if you really want to master sponsoring, then you definitely need the 27 scripts that will help you engage in the conversations to consistently sponsor. And you can go to toddburrier.com, put your email in, and get your free MP3 download so you can listen to it over and over and over. That language works better than any language I've ever seen anywhere. It's what I developed as an introvert who with low self-esteem to become a master in sponsoring. So make sure you go do that while you're there. You might also want to check out the Blueprint Process training where I get really, really deep and really teach you the fundamentals of building the business in a way that you can do it and anybody that you work with can do it. So I hope this message was helpful for you and feel free to share it with other people in your team.